cases of rural governance throughout China are selected for research. Research is made on the experience.
Hello, Zhang Zujun, are you still there?
Just a sec.
Hello? You finished your presentation?
Yeah, I'm finished the presentation.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So the panel for your presentation will be Dr. Rivani.
Oh, I'm sorry. Pardon?
Dr. Rivani will be your panel for your presentation.
Can you turn on your camera?
Yeah, I can.
All right.
Okay, okay.
Oh, that's not me. That's the fan. That's me. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Xi Zhen. Xi Zhen.
Yeah.
Xi Jun. Oh, this is the prince. Are you a prince? Jun. 君子的君.
No, Jun in the army. Yeah.
Oh, Jun army. Okay. 君子的. Okay. Okay. Go straight to the points. I have a number of things. I think 4 or 5 points. Yeah. Just take note of this. Yeah. You do need references for your literature review. So you talk about literature review, but I'm not sure you cited any references. Can you understand what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I speak too fast, then you let me know. Right? I'll slow down. So that's the first one. The second one, I sense that I think this is very good research that you want to pursue, and this is I guess in some ways is a new phenomena in China maybe, yeah. So you're saying that this is the Rural Sage Council is a new phenomena, am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Okay. So this is good. So it sounds like the essence, the main thing that you want to do is to theorize. Who's your supervisor, by the way? Prof. Azim, yeah. Dr. Azim, am I right?
Yeah.
Okay. It seems like what you want to do is to theory building, to kind of come up with some theory or explanation about this phenomena of rural sage council. You also talk about typologies. So that I think you should stay focused on that one. I think that is very good research focus to have. That's the essence of what you want to do. You know, theorizing on the rural sage council, this phenomena, this case study, right?
Yeah.
So that's the point number two. Point number three, your research objectives kind of overlap with your research design. In fact, your research objectives, I think, is in paragraph. It should be, one, two, three. List it down. Number one, what? Number two, what? To examine, to theorize, to build typologies, to that. So look at your research design. I think your research design can be reconfigured. You can rework on your research design that they can be shaped into your research objectives. Yeah. you do have some clarity, which is good. It's good to have at the end of a first semester. You have something like this. Um, the next point I want to say is about point number 4, I think, yeah. We got to be careful, right? Be really careful when you say current effective ways of new rural, new rural
New
stage
rural
participation
features. Yeah.
in rural governance. So when you say effective, you will need to come up with some justification of what effective is. Effective in what ways, effective for how long, effective to whom, right? Are we talking about equitable? Are we talking about getting more prosperous? Are we talking about reducing the tension? Is it becoming more harmonious? Is it raising the quality of life? What are we talking about? Yeah. So you want to, and then you talk about participation in rural governance. So participation in rural governance is another aspect. So but what you want to do is actually to be clear about that, right?
Yeah.
Again, if you're doing qualitative, you're doing case study, you can be coming up with bottom up definition what effective and all that. So you just need to be clear that at some point you will need to develop a clear understanding, or you let people define what's effective or what is not effective. And if you do that, as I said, effective in what way? Effective for how long? Effective for whom? Right? Who is benefiting from this?
Yeah.
So that's another point. And your slide number 8, research objectives. As China has a vast territory, it is necessary to further combine theory and practice, summarize the experience of pilot sites of rural stages, and explore a new path of rural governance that spreads over a whole area from single point. Now, I think your slide 8 is actually there. You can find your research objectives, yeah, and you justify by saying that there is no such theory or explanation about your this phenomena yet. So therein lies your objective research objective. So you look at that. I think this is wonderful. Uh, 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 you know, China has gone through many transformations, right? So and because of industrialization, rapid industrialization, and they, you talk about gentry system in your presentation as well. So you know perhaps the idea of attempt to revitalize the rural village, the rural economy, and the rural community is a new challenge. And what happens is a lot of industrializations happen in the city, urban area, and the rural has been left out. I have a student of mine who studied, who was invited by the Communist Party of China, by the women wing of the Communist Party of China, to study the left alone children. The left alone children. See, the parents move to big cities, and the children are left alone to their grandparents, grandmothers, grandfathers, aunties, uncles to take care. And then they get old, they do not know where to go, and there's this phenomena left alone children. So there's a big challenge in China right now through its industrialization policy vis-a-vis the rural development, the rural community. So this is a very good study you're pursuing, yeah. So and China will need to look at this to address a very important concern of China, which is stability, right? Stability is very, very, very utmost important of China in China's
Exactly.
of China priority. China does not want 乱，不要乱了，要稳定。Order is very important, right? So to China, 乱 is a big, 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 big enemy. So how do you manage so that there is no uprising and all that to maintain the rural community? right? So this is a very good one. I want to point out the last point is about your research methodology. You have too many methods, right? You talk about the scientific methods such as history, observation, conservation, conversation, questionnaire, case study. They're all combined into one. You will not be able to do this. You want to do a PhD, within 3, 4, 5 years, you have to be much more what is it? Be careful in choosing your research methods, not combining like 5 different, 6 different, and then on top of that you have interviews as well, and then you have literature review. By the way, literature review is not a research methodology. It's not methodology. Remove that from your methodology. I never in my methodology. I never lectures. I never say literature review as a methodology. It is not, right? Literature review, you read about journals, you read books and all that. That has to do with understanding what the research gap is, understanding what the problem is and all that, right? It's not about methodology. Unless you're studying philosophy, unless you're studying some kind of hermeneutics that they look at old books, Tao Te Ching semua, and then you do a literature review, right? And then and then you're studying books, right? You're studying people, you're studying society, you're studying what's on the ground, right? You're not studying, I Ching Ching Tao Te Ching semua Ching. You're studying I Ching Ching lah. Nice.
Yeah.
Right, so yeah, you're studying something on the ground. So that's my final point. Be careful. You do not want to have a history observation or conversation. What's conversation? Conversation is not a research method, right? You can have FDG, focus group discussion. You can have questionnaire, but conversation, that's a new research method, and I'm not sure what that is. So you want to remove that. You talk to your supervisor, what would be the best methods to use, yeah, for your research methodology.
Yes, I will. Yeah.
Okay. You have
Yeah.
any
Thank
questions you
you.
want to ask me?
Thank you very much.
No. All right. Okay. Wonderful.
All right. Thank you so much, Dr.
Okay.
Rivani and Zhang Zujun. So we'll move to the final student, Zhang Yuan Ling.
Quite a challenge to pronounce the names.
Yes. Pretty challenging. So is the student here?
Hello, hello. Not sure.
No, I don't think he or she is here. Zhang Yuan Ling.
Really. This is is it the last student, is it?
Yep.
Last in the list, right?
Yep.
I'm not sure she has not actually contacted me too. Yeah, and communicated with me not face to face, online and online Webex and all that. Yeah. So I'm not sure what happened there.
Right. If she's not here, I think we will conclude the proposal presentation for today. Thank you so much, all students. You did an excellent work presenting your proposal within the 3 minutes given. It's a short time to present. Anyhow, please discuss with your supervisors pertaining the comments from the panels. Make necessary correction, and good luck in your studies. So, any final say from the panels?
There's one person here
Mm-hmm.
in Chinese. It's a Chinese name, but it doesn't sound like Ling to me.
Okay. Do you have anything to say, Dr. Tang, Dr. Rivani, Dr. Go, or Dr. Dayang?
Nothing. Wish them all the best.
All right. Dr. Rivani?
No, thank you. Thank you for organizing this and chairing the session. And we are on time.
Yep.
Almost, yeah, by 4 or 5
Yes.
minutes, which is good.
Dr. Go?
No, nothing. Yeah.
Thanks,
Thank
Dr.
you.
Go.
Yeah, it's a long section today. Yeah, I think they are
Yes.
tired already.
Yeah. Dr. Dayang?
Not much for me. Just thank you, Tessa. Thank you, Dr. Go and Dr. Tang, for the comments. And good luck to all the students.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Good luck to the students, and I hope to see you in USM sometime within your.
You must come
must
here.
come to Penang during your
Exactly.